A young couple's road tripping across the United States and posting beautiful photos and videos about how happy they are. Then suddenly, Gabby Petito disappears and her fiance of 2 years returns to Florida without her, retains a lawyer, and won't speak to police. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Profiling Evil by Mike King. I got to tell you, folks, this case really caught the attention of the entire Profiling Evil team. This is going to be one of those big cases of 2021, folks. Gabby Petito and her fiance, Brian Lundry, are carefree people living a carefree life, touring the United States and the national parks. Gabby is described by her father as a free spirit, but it's clear that she loves her family and she loves life. Now, we don't know much about Brian Laundrie other than he's from North Point, Florida, where the couple lives. He describes himself as a nature enthusiast. And it seems to me, based on his lack of communication with Gabby's parents or police, that he's more likely an enthusiast of his own interests, not hers. You see, the couple made their way to Gabby's brother's high school graduation in New York. With a little financial help from their mom and stepdad, they then launched on a nationwide trip where they chronicled all of their adventures on YouTube channel Nomadic Static. You can follow their journey on Profiling Evil's story map that we've created. The link for the story map is found in the description area down below. But let's take a quick look at this case and get a sense of the places they traveled. First, the couple left Gabby's mother's home on July 2nd, making their way to Monument Rocks in Kansas. This is a big trip, 1,600 miles, folks, taking more than 25 hours to cover. From there, the couple drove to Colorado Springs, hit the Great Sand Dunes National Park, and then they went on to Zion National Park. My family has a winter home near Zion, and it is an incredible place to visit. I hope that you'll all come someday. I found it odd, though, that they passed by a number of national parks on their way to Zion, namely Arches National Park. Now, the mystery to me was solved when I saw photos of Gabby and Laundrie hiking in the Zion Narrows. It's a place that you have to get a permit for, and you're given certain days to go in there. This, in my opinion, would probably explain that they were backpacking and that they would then have to backtrack to get back to the other monuments, going through Cedar Breaks, Bryce Canyon, and the Grand Escalante Staircase. Now, the Grand Escalante Staircase is the place where my great-great-grandmother and a team of 83 settlers lowered 2,000 head of cattle down a 2,000-foot cliff into the Colorado River below in one of the most epic pioneer journeys in history. She's the woman who was murdered in 1891 that I wrote the book, She Knew No Fear About. But let's get back to Gabby. They made their way back to Moab, Utah, where Arches National Park is, and there they created some photos and videos at that incredible landmark. From there, the couple headed to Salt Lake City, and on August 25th, her mother spoke to her for the last time in a video chat. She told her that they were driving to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and the Grand Teton National Monument. Along the way, they stopped in my hometown of Ogden, Utah, to visit the Monarch Butterfly Art Display, and probably stopped by the Weber State University downtown bookstore where so many people go to get O-Town merchandise. Then the couple apparently made their way to Grand Teton, where Gabby disappears. When Gabby's mother, Nicole Schmidt, didn't hear from her daughter for an extended period of time after that, she contacted her local police department, the Suffolk County, New York Police Department, and they opened a missing persons case, leaned upon North Point, Florida police, where Laundrie lived, for help. Now, North Point, Florida police went to Laundrie's home, and they discovered the van in the driveway that the kids were driving in. Laundrie, apparently through his parents, refused to talk to police, and he gave him his lawyer's phone number instead. Police seized the van, and they're processing it at this time, so we're going to have to wait for news of what they're going to do next. So here's my question for you. How does a seemingly happy couple suddenly separate, and the only person who can be located not talk to police. Instead, he retains a lawyer and reportedly refuses to answer questions. This is going to be one crazy whodunit that's going to capture the world's attention. And Profiling Evil is going to continue to monitor this case and comment on it as additional information comes out. Make sure you go to that story map and get the information there and send us any photos or tips or other information. If you're a family member, we'd love to learn more and we'd be happy to talk to you. Contact us at profilingevil.com. Well, if you have any information about this case, folks, please reach out to law enforcement immediately and tell them what you know. And by the way, this is not a reflection on the 5 amazing national parks that are here in Utah. And I don't think this case is associated with the brutal murder of 2 women near Arches National Park a few weeks ago. Some people are theorizing that way, but it just doesn't add up, doesn't fit. Plus, we know that they left Salt Lake and headed toward the other parks. So please don't let this dissuade you from visiting the amazing 5 in Utah. And if you're a railroad history fan, make sure you stop in Utah, in Ogden, where you can see the Monarch artwork display and taste that amazing salsa at El Matador restaurant. And make sure you get the cheese with the chips, folks. Hey, hit the like and the subscribe button and ring the bell if you'd like to receive notifications on our other videos like this one. And thanks for supporting Profiling Evil. We'll see you all soon at the next crime scene.